right, so we just got into our hotel and it is really nice. We actually ended up upgrading because it let us, let's see if it's gonna focus, it's not. We wanted to check in early because we've got like 5 hours till check-in. So let's see if you can see it now. We've got a killer view, and there's Lisa. She has no idea she's on camera because she's watching baseball. But went in, got all of our gear, the half Ironman gear. Found out they put your name on a t-shirt, and I was like, you guys know how to get me to spend money. And then we got a bunch of cool gear, backpack and everything. So we're gonna head back down. We've got, actually if you can see it, let's walk outside. Yeah, you were totally on video. Ooh, we have the pool view too. Look at that, this is gorgeous. And then right there, we've got Ironman Village. So we're just down there getting all my gear checked in. And now we have to go way that way to check my bike in. So it's the day before the race, and they actually require that you check your bike in. So that's the next step, check our bike in, and then we're gonna bring our toddler in here and she's gonna mess everything up. So I'm enjoying the clean scene we got right now. But next step for us is to get all of our gear up here, get my bike checked in, head back to San Diego, grab my daughter from my parents, and then drive back up here and enjoy this fantastic view. So that's next for us. All right, so we are now picking up my daughter, getting ready to head back up to Oceanside. I'm gonna be real with you. I am 100% walking up a very steep hill right now just because of my blood sugars. I've given an enormous amount of insulin. This is one of the difficult parts, well, one of the many difficult parts of living with type 1 diabetes. There's so many things that impact blood sugars outside of just food, right? Exercise being a big one. We'll talk more about that in a different video. But stress. I'm a little nervous about this event, right? A little stressed out, and just trying to make sure all the pieces get in place. And the stress is wreaking havoc on my blood sugars. I have been taking an enormous amount of insulin, way far beyond what I typically take. And thankfully I have the ability to pivot. I have the knowledge on how to take care of myself. Like, this is what I help other people do. But my goodness, just interrupts just sometimes, you know? Just a little frustrated, but we're gonna head up and get back to the course and relax for the night. All right, we made it. We got Brooke here. Where are we right now? We at the beach?
No.
Where are we? Where do you think we are?
At the gym.
At the gym. We do go to the gym a lot, but we're at the beach right now because Daddy has a race tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna be there? Yeah? You gonna run with me?
No.
Okay, we'll play some more. All right, so it is windy, it's freezing, but still beautiful. So this is Oceanside, and the waves are actually getting pretty stormy, so I get why they are canceling the ocean portion of the swim and just doing a big loop. My wife and daughter, she is our little bear, and she is full of energy, and Daddy wants to go to bed the second that sun goes down. We're out here trying to just run off all the energy as much as we can. And right here next to me is the finish line. So tomorrow, a significant amount of time after I start the race, I will be finishing, and I am pumped about it. Check this out, they even got playgrounds. How cool is that? So hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. Tomorrow, let's see what I'm made of. All right, y'all, so we just set up my bike. We got all the bikes in transition. There are a ton of people here. This is my bike right here. I got my seat covered, my handlebars covered. I've never ridden in the rain with an electronic shifting bike before. Got the Di2, which I'm pumped about. It's the first race I've ever had this bike in. So I got Canyon, and pumped about that. Love the way that it feels. But as you can tell, we got thunderstorms heading our way. So not really classic Southern California weather. So much so that the ocean swim is, I believe, now being recast as a harbor swim. So the harbor's behind me. We're not going to the ocean anymore. Now we're wrapping our bikes up because the storm's coming through. So I got to get out of here and hopefully clear up before the rain gets me. And say a prayer for my bike that it survives the storm, because we can't hold on to our bikes. We got to check them in. So that's all for getting set up. Got my gear. I'm all official now. Feel like such a fanboy, my backpack and everything. But here we are. Ironman 70.3 Oceanside. Let's get this thing. Quickly All right, so we got our timing shift official. I've heard you can get people to track these if you want your friends and family to watch. I believe it's more so for the pros to have people watching them on the race course, because my tracking shift might move a little slower than everybody else's, but I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm here to have fun, to stay safe, with my blood sugars, and ultimately to cross the finish line. Those are 3 goals. So I'm pumped. We're done checking in. Got the bike set up in the transition area. We're ready to head home and get a little bit of lunch. You're fine right now?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, so I was too hungry. I didn't want to wait. So we just jumped in.
Oh my gosh.
And it's really good. Room service made us wait too long, and I lost my patience. So here we are. Alright, so it's 5:30 a.m. Got up at 5 after being woken up about every 30 minutes. My daughter was not a fan of the hotel for some reason. So much so that we had some knocks on the door, 10 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. when she was having a hard time. Which, yeah, I think anyone who's not a parent is like, why is there a baby crying next to me? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm also trying to sleep. But here we are. We're getting to the shuttle. Looks like there's a pretty solid line here, but let's go get into transition. Let's make this thing happen. All right, the shuttle was full, so I had to walk about 1.5 mile walk, but we are in and headed back to check out my bike. Make sure it did not get completely wrecked by the storm that came through last night. Get wetsuits on, get everyone warmed up. Can't even talk. My mouth is frozen, it's a little cold, so I'm wearing my snowboarding jacket. And we're gonna crush this thing. Well, we did it. Got a severe limp and a number of injuries, but we did it. Crossed the finish line. But if you want the full story, because while I'm not a professional athlete by any stretch, the story itself, I can guarantee you, will shock you. I'm going to do a full race day recap, go over the insanity that ensued on the course, but also just kind of walk through my experience as a type 1 diabetic, going through this race, seeing other diabetics, and a few things on the course as well. So that's going to be a separate video. I want to do a full breakdown on that for anybody who's interested. And just in case you like fitness, health, mindset, and kind of following around as I explore this new world of endurance training, be sure to hit the subscribe button and be sure to stick around for the next one. So I'll plug the race day recap in a video right there. You can click on it and watch it. And thanks for hanging out today. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm going to go recover and get ready for what's likely going to be the next big challenge. See you guys later.